Steelers.
Please welcome your 2026 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Browns. These guys see just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Fine, welcome everyone tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hughes here as punter Braden Mann gets us started. And from Pittsburgh, we are underway. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple of interceptions. Baseball, you play the next day, get the pressure out of the way. He's had to sit on all week long, and you know he wants to set the hard here.
With his numbers on the ground from last week here. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80.
To throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the first down in the offense.
And those are the completions they rely on when you're passing
That's
this.
good for us Steelers. First down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Trying an inside give the warning. And it can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. And that little 2 yard. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Go.
Flanagan throw out of the gun. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multi-faceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Rush down the pocket.
Positive an effort. He didn't go backwards. He didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, he didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Working his fullback now. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Got it. Ready.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Back.
Going for it with Warren. He's got it. So that's going to be a 1st and long. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish off an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, bro.
Yep, even in the passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start. Right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
The Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
Take over first
Here are
and
the
10.
Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're let out by the Jackson State product. It's Shedeur Sanders.
A 400-plus yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, well, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
Now the first steal for Quinshawn Judkins. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. We're going to look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do and support that win. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Viking, 8, go!
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That's a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go!
Play action, Sanders. His first throw is an interception. And the Steelers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10. Kansas fullback. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Steelers.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
Move
line.
the chains. Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go!
Warren here from the gun. And across the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He was brought down
Give him
at the
around 6.
49-yard
That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready? No!
Here's the throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Charlie loose, incomplete.
For
DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
4.
Ready? 60 Bison. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chain.
On the set.
It's a gain of
Big
8.
set of downs from
And the
37.
Steelers, first down.
Go!
First and 10
go!
at the
70,
37-yard
Campbell Wood.
line.
Warren running between the tackles. He hits the lane perfectly for a 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at
So
the
much to like about that
21-yard
run, Kate, particularly what he was
yards
able
on
to
the
get out of it.
pickup.
The defense,
Brings up
I
2nd
think, feels a
and
little
2.
fortunate they were able to track him down before an even
Let's go
bigger
now.
run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did and injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. No throw, 3rd and long. He's going to run for it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the
That's
26-yard
one of those
line.
little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
70 Lions. Go!
Warren, quick on the draw. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? To get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him.
Get it.
2nd down, Warren. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
31-yard line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
Complete right side to Washington. And this one does not go far. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing a 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They pick up the block, free up the middle. It's a breakaway into the red zone. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man. They look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, their steps are just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over first
This
and 10
our last play of the
at
quarter.
their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Press.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's another quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Looks great fly through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Set.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
Ready.
Pass play now. That's complete. Here's Thornton. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
A gain of
No
9
set and
yards.
downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Steelers first
Down.
down. First
Ready.
and 10 at the
Running off
40-yard
the play
line.
fake. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Intended for Johnny
Kid
Smith.
covered much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that
Brings up
play. There
2nd
just
and
simply
10
was not a
at the
window for him to
40-yard
sneak
line.
that throw in.
Hiking 18.
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Crossing to Johnny Smith. That's a gain of 7. Brings
The
up
line.
3rd
Here's 3rd and 3.
Alert.
Gun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Cavity Lions. Ready.
No run here on 1st down. And he'll go his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Okay, what I think right now, as fullback heads to the sideline after that call, the lobbying begins. Give me the rock. Fullbacks don't normally get a ton of carries, but they also typically don't get plays like that.
Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
15 yards on the
On the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Steelers
Ready.
first down.
Bronco 80.
First and 10 at the
In the
26
throw
yard
here.
line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
They're
Jalen
one, the
Warren.
intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Set. Cavity. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Thrown away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10.
The Browns, their quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, ready to get back to work. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Brings up second and 10.
On the 24 once again, it's second and 10. And again here, Sanders completes. This is Fannin. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now. So they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 10. Brings up third and inches.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Completes beyond the marker. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
And the Browns
On the jump.
They'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's
It's a
another
gain
first
of
and 10.
6. First down, Browns.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game,
A 7-yard
take it in
pickup.
the NFL.
Brings up second and 3 at the
7
47.
yards on that last play. So this is second and 3.
Ready.
Another one for Judkins. Keeps away from one. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain
Pick
of
up 14 yards on that one. That's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
first down.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Gain of 14.
On first down, here's Sanders.
First down.
Running right side. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brought inside the 15. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. It's a mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Lightning 18. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And Judkins on the drop down. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Number 10.
Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7.
Let's go now.
Brings up second and 3
Cowboy 80.
at the Steelers' 6-yard line.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete to number 0.
The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Chad
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Steelers and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Bronx. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Tag. Broncos split.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He puts a juice on a deep throw down the middle. He arrived as the ball did to bring things up. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness contested.
Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Austin
Fourth down punt
McNamara
upcoming,
in
Brock, and here's
formation.
Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. Ball taken in at the 36. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Their own
Now we see
38-yard
the
line.
Browns offense headed out. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And they'll make the stop on the 46-yard line.
Complete to number
Browns fighting the
0.
clock now, trying to hurry
It's a
back
gain
that
of 8.
line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard
Past
line.
the 40. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
17 yards.
The big play nets him 17 yards.
First down.
And that's a Browns first down.
It's a gain of
Browns moving
17
quickly here.
yards. First down, Browns.
Let's go.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Hawkins holding out. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second.
Of 8 yards.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Let's go now. County Lions. Ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Over first and 10.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, first and 10. They'll come out throwing. It's a screen play to Warren. He's first down bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down.
At the 47-yard line.
It sets up
8
second and
yards
very
on the
manageable.
pickup.
It
Brings up
creates that
2nd and
space if
2.
you want to take a shot downfield.
There's a Metcalf working out outside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Steelers calling their first time out.
Okay, ready.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Intended for
No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
Makes it 2nd
That
and
is
10
normally a
at the
gimme for this
21-yard
offense,
line.
these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Jack Panther.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous
The
play.
Steelers first down. First and goal
Roll,
at the
roll.
40-yard line.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
It's a
Jack,
loss
It's
of
up to the
1.
8 here. It's
Brings
second
up
and goal.
Second and goal at the 8-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Is it trouble? It gets brought down again.
Quarterback taken down.
The Steelers use their third and final timeout. Back-to-back sacks, and this defense hungry for a third here. It's third and
Let's
goal.
go now. Let's go.
Send the tight end in motion. Here he goes, third and long. Brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
To Jalen Warren.
These running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Boswell able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead.
17.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He worked so much on situational opportunities these minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
It's
break.
going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Gets him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA
Our spin
Sports
around the
halftime
NFL
report.
starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Commanders in the NFC East. And it's Jaden Daniels finding his man. That's Terry McLaurin. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. The Commanders come away with a victory. They win by 6. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Javonte Williams. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. The Cowboys are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Jared Goff. This will wind up a touchdown. The Lions get the victory here in a battle of two teams with Super Bowl aspirations. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Check. Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sets out behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for his front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. Still not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he has it towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, ready.
For a Browns 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And
The play action for Sanders. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. He's going to be hit sent after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
just short of
Well,
midfield.
you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Completed to his running back. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Reaction, Sanders. Forcing it to his right. Looking downfield, and Faden has it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league. Short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunks. You got to get the big play. And that throw the outside. That gets the job done.
Judkins pushing for the end zone. And also the ball. It's not loose. It looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Hey, listen, inside the 5-yard line, that ball needs to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a hammer on it or not, those plays rip it off on both sides.
They'll give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down.
Hey.
Shotgun hand off to the right. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run at second down.
Ball at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Warren once more. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the
Takes the
25.
handoff, now to throw. Trying for the deep ball. To the outside, it's intercepted. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. With a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
One play in Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Comes up short, need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Incomplete.
Let's go
It
now.
leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Complete out to the right side. He's going to take him down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense is 6. 1st and 10.
First
Here we
down.
go. Step back.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 17-yard line.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Check, check. Ready.
Judkins up the middle. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Check. Check up.
Right. Runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Ryland now for the extra point.
Extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
21. Steelers 17.
Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. He gets it out past the 35-yard line. Mike Tomlin sending the Steelers out there for another drive. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 6. Let's go.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. And reels in the shallow throw. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Viking 18.
A gift here to Warren. 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
There's some positive yards there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Ready?
He's going to throw it. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's going to be dropped down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
To keep this drive moving, partner, here's another 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. That is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
42-yard line.
This dude has put it together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
So we're through 3 here. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Dropping back to throw. Gets him on a quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of that little jet route
ready?
is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a
19
big
Charger,
play.
19 Charger.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Catch is made, but he is outside the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down, partner. This one's going to end up incomplete. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot.
Field goal.
From the right hash, 52 yards out.
Attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I don't think I'm alone. I don't think I'm the only one thinking about that earlier missed kick as that one sailed through the uprights. Now it's incumbent upon this team to find yet another way to score.
Things trim back down to a single-point rock as they send this off and away. Nowhere to return this. They stopped on a run back at the 27. The Browns and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he's one of the best in the league this season. Still the guy that everybody is chasing in passing yards. Look at that. Up over 3,000 of them to this point. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go.
Drive start to the carry by White. And they blew up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Browns
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He drops this down, right. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers'
The gun, here's
47-yard
Sanders.
line.
Short pass, Bryant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Looks set downs from 37.
And the Browns first down.
On first down, here's Sanders. Makes the grab and bounds outside.
It's a gain of
And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down to the 13-yard line. 25 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Dunkins. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in RPO situations. It's safe and call a little more conservative. In this case, gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead to 7. They definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns go over there, lead to 8.
28. Steelers 20.
Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Pittsburgh in its offense, all set to go. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. Looking on first down. Metcalf there to bring it in. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. It's on the end route. And then a brilliant hit off to midfield before somebody manages to stop
It's a
it.
gain of 14
On the
yards.
line for another first and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
They're throwing it. And downfield. This is Washington. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. How about 29 yards on first down? That's good for a new set of downs.
First down.
They are throwing it again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
6. Brings
That
us
is some
second
serious
and
defensive
16.
urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Completed over the middle.
The second down.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
To number 4, DK Metcalf. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
Got to
13.
figure out this third down here.
Tag!
Looking to throw. On target to Thornton. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Complete to Tyquan Thornton. An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Got it. Ready?
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers 8 points behind.
Bring it.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Get it.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
On the give, here's Judkins. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Big shot to begin the drive as him up beyond the 40.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Here we go.
41-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. With a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
At the 43-yard line.
Another game to Judkins. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. The Steelers use their third and final timeout.
Gain of 43
That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
First down.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15.
First down, Cleveland.
Handoff now to Judkins. Has the first down for the Browns. That should be enough to clinch them this victory. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy, or you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from it. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't walk away from it. If they can't stop it, run it.
They don't pick up anything there, and now it's second and goal.
Gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
seconds. That's a just about there, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should block up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns lead by 15 now.
35. Steelers 20.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. The beginner's return from the 11. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. So 1st and 10 now from the...
Ready, ready! 68!
Airing it out to start this drive. Working the sideline. Oh, he's got it. Drop the feet. That's a catch. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw. He's holding up. They're able to drop it. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
It's 3rd and 9.
Open to throw it. College holds up, but he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Bryant inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with the score.
A receiver this skilled, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The kick is good, and they move back within a possession in the 4th.
Makes the score Browns 35. Steelers 27.
So with barely any time left, they need everything to break their way. And the Browns are on that one. So that should just about do it
The
here.
onside kick.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Quarterback run here. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And yet another challenger is vanquished.